Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. So, today we are going to talk about when spiritual advice becomes too simple. Sometimes, while scrolling on social media, we come across spiritual advice that sounds very clear and comforting. Recently, I saw a message that said something like, never think about other people's karma, only focus on your own karma. At first glance, it sounds peaceful. It encourages people to focus on themselves rather than getting lost in resentment or judgment. And in many situations, that advice can truly help someone move forward. But the more I thought about it, the more I felt that the conversation around karma and justice is actually much deeper than that. Human beings are not only individual souls living separate lives, we are also a part of a larger society. And when someone experiences pain or injustice, it is completely natural for the soul to question it. The soul often seeks balance, understanding, and sometimes justice. This instinct is not necessarily negative. Sometimes it is simply the soul responding to imbalance. Across many spiritual traditions, there is a very interesting distinction. When a person thinks only about their own pain, their own struggles, and their own story, that can become self centered. But when a person begins to feel the pain of the larger society, when they think about justice and balance in a broader sense, that awareness can actually become part of dharma, a responsibility towards the collective order. In other words, the question is not simply should we think about others' karma or not? The deeper question is why are we thinking about it? Are we thinking about it from anger and revenge? Or are we thinking about it from a place of moral awareness and a desire for balance in the world? Those are two very different energies. If someone becomes obsessed with another person's karma, that can trap the mind in bitterness. But if someone reflects on justice, in order to understand life, society, and human behavior, that reflection can actually deepen wisdom. Sometimes social media spiritual advice simplifies these ideas because short messages travel faster, but life itself is rarely that simple. Spiritual growth often happens when we allow ourselves to ask questions, reflect deeply, and expand our understanding instead of reducing everything to a single rule. And perhaps the healthiest place is somewhere in the middle. Focus on your own actions and your own karma, yes, but do not suppress the natural moral awareness that arises when you witness injustice or experience hurt. That awareness is also part of being human. Because sometimes the soul is not only asking what is my karma? Sometimes it is also asking what is the balance of this world and how do I understand it? And maybe spiritual maturity is not about silencing these questions. Maybe it is about learning how to hold them with wisdom. Thank you very much for listening up till here, and I shared my perspective. And God bless you all.